Good morning everyone, this is Azam sir. In our last video we have studied the basic concept of English language. Simply we have studied the basic. Now with the related of that basics we have to start the first topic in English grammar. The title is there, the types of sentence. Now student, this topic is really compulsory in 8, 9 and 10 standards, especially in question number 1 in language study. This question is coming for 1 mark. How the question is coming in the exam? The question is coming, identify the types of sentence. Means simply one of the sentence will be given it to you. For example, she had completed computer course, or what do you call that game again? That game. Like that, any questions can be there and you have to identify that which kind of sentence it is. Now student, let me tell it to you about the sentence. Sentence are the pillar of any language, especially of English language. If you want to really perfect while you are speaking, while you are writing the English, while you are reading the English, this 4 sentence, without this you can't be there. You can't do anything in English. Now, which are they? They are 4 types. Number 1, assertive sentence. Number 2, interrogative sentence. Number 3, imperative sentence, and 4th one is there, exclamatory sentence. Now student, in our last video we have just studied the basic structure. Now look at that. By using that structure we can make a many structure. I told it to you in that only video. Look at that only thing I have did. Here if it is assertive sentence, so main identification of assertive sentence is what? That your sentence is starting from subject and at the last object is there. And another word, if you means the starting word of the sentence, it should be of capital. Okay, if it is assertive sentence, so like that structure it can be there. Means it is starting from subject. After that helping verb can be given, or it can't be given. After that verb, any form will be accepted according to the helping verb. First form, second form, third form, ing form, and at the last object is there. So student, look at that. By using structure, I have just written one example. Like that, thousands, million, billion examples are there. Obviously, you know it very well. Just look at the important thing is there, that this sentence is started from the subject and at the last it finished with the object, and after the object full stop is there. Subject, helping verb, verb, and object. If like that structure you are getting in the sentence, so simply it's an assertive sentence. Now student, look at that, the second one sentence, this is interrogative sentence. It is one of the important part is there in English language. If you want to ask any question, now questions can be of 2 types. Number 1, the WH question. The WH question means the question is starting from WH word. For example, what, when, where, like that words. If your sentence is from like that word and at the last of the question mark is there, so simply we can say that it's a WH question. Let me repeat it. If your sentence is starting from WH word, for example, what, when, where, how many more words are there. If it is starting from that word or at the last question mark is there, so simply you can say that it's an interrogative sentence, and interrogative sentence it's in a WH form. Okay. Now the second part of the interrogative sentence is what? Verbal question. For the verbal question, one of the renowned name for the verbal question is yes no type question. The speciality about this question is what? That this sentence is always starting from helping verb. In our last video I have just given it to a 22 to 24 helping verb, that am, is, are, was, were, like that. So if your sentence is starting from helping verb and at the last of the sentence if question mark is there, so student, easily you can say that this sentence is of verbal question, okay, or a yes no type question. So for example, look at the example. Helping verb have is there, subject is there, we, verb is lost, and him is what? An object, and at the last question mark is there. So it's a verbal question or a yes no type question. Okay, the third one sentence is imperative sentence. It's a very important sentence is there. If you want to just request in a sentence, okay, it's an imperative. It shows the kindness and the request in the sentence. For example, look at that. One of the simple and easy structure of the sentence is what? That if your sentence is starting from verb, okay, let me repeat it. The structure of this imperative sentence is what? If your sentence is starting from verb and at the last of the verb only object is there, look at only 2 words are in the sentence. So for like that sentence we can say that it's an imperative sentence. For example, stay. Stay is what, student? verb is there, at the last home is there. Home is what? Object. Like that, lots of sentences are there. Close the door, open the window, change the voice, change the degree. This all were the example of imperative sentence is there. Now the fourth one and the important one is there, exclamatory sentence. The main identification of exclamatory sentence is there. At the last of the sentence, if exclamation mark, okay, what? At the last of the sentence, if exclamation mark is there, so easily you can say that this is the sentence of an exclamatory sentence. Let me explain it to you. It can be a two structure. The first one and one of the important structure is there. If your sentence is starting from what a, what an, and how, in that any one word will be there. After that adjective, adverb or a verb, it can be there. After that subject. After subject, helping verb will be there, or sometimes it will not be there, but at the last exclamation mark is there, student. In any sentence, if you are getting like that structure, so simply you can say that it's an exclamatory sentence. So look at that one of example I have written over that. How fortunate you are. How, in that any one word is there. After that fortunate, adjective, adverb, verb, in that any one word it came here. You as a subject, are as a helping verb, and at the last exclamation mark is there. So student, the important thing is there. Just what you have to do, if you are solving any example, simply you have to, first of all, you have to write it down, all the structures of this sentence, whatever I have written that, okay, and you have to see that what kind of sentence you got. If you're getting like that pattern, so according to pattern, keep the structure in front of you. Okay, and according to that, just try to identify that which kind of sentence it is, whether it is assertive, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory. As an exercise, I will give it to you a lot of questions, student. First of all, just write it down, this given the structures of each and every sentence. I will give it to you lots of example. You have to just identify that which kind of sentence it is. If you're facing any problem, you can message me, or definitely I will try to clear your doubt. Thank you.